From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 9. Presented by Renault Quid. Powered by MP Birla Cement. Car Dekho. Siska Wires and Cables. Kamla Pasand. PolicyBazaar.com. And 8 p.m. Premium Black Music CDs.
Good evening and welcome. An election is about inspiring confidence in the voter. Every political party and leader should do everything possible to inspire the voter that their franchise, their vote will not be wasted, and that there will be a promise of leadership in return for the faith of the voter. Which is why the Congress party's continuous decline has led to a concern even among their most hardcore supporters. The constant churn with leader after leader after leader quitting the Congress, some almost in desperation. The latest being their chief spokesperson, Priyanka Chaturvedi, makes one believe that there is a huge internal crisis becoming stronger and stronger every day in the Vadra Congress. At least 20 top leaders have quit the party, and the only one who's joined is Priyanka Vadra. And now, of course, Robert Vadra. With each of these leaders leaving, each of them reveals horror stories of how the party is rotting from within. In some cases, resignations have been stopped in the last minute, like in the case of Jitin Prasad. But in most cases, the sheer desperation to leave the Congress has become a subject of national conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, how does one have any faith in a party that cannot inspire its own, where the inner circle feels a lack of inspiration? Now, with Robert Vadra announcing his entry and with the overall acknowledgement that Robert Vadra is the new power center of the Congress party, these questions are becoming louder and impossible to step aside from. And today, therefore, it's not just about the chief spokesperson of the Congress party quitting. It's about what's really rotten within the party. And that's debate number one tonight, viewers. Not just a Congress, actually it's an opposition breakup. Because if you see today, there's been a breakup of the Gadbandhan, a crumbling of the Gadbandhan, a sinking of the Congress party. It's looking like a one-sided election. Debate number two. Debate number two at 10 o'clock this evening, viewers. Sadhvi Pragya insults a 2611 hero, tries to make up by doing a U-turn, but I do not think it is working. And debate number three this evening. Yogi and Azam Khan back in communal competition, no one to stop them. All this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Friday evening on The Debate Tonight.
कि अगर तुम पैसे के धनी हो या तुम कोई बड़े परिवार से आ रहे हो, वही राजनीति में कुछ कर सकते हैं। मैं उस उम्मीद से आई थी कि मैं वो बदलाव ला सकती हूँ।
The chief spokesperson of the Congress party dumps Rahul Gandhi, says the party is a party of goons which insults women. She joins the Shiv Sena. A breakup in the Gadbandhan in UP, united only in posters. A crack in the Gadbandhan. Ajit Singh refuses to join the Maya Mulayam rally. The breakup in UP seems to be complete.
साथियों, दूसरी पार्टियां आपको कुछ खास अवसरों पर याद करती हैं, कांग्रेस के नामदारों को अपने अलावा कुछ दिखाई नहीं देता है।
Who's winning the 2019 perception battle is the opposition foxed in the last lap.
मैंने कहा तेरा सर्वनाश होगा और ठीक सवा महीने में जिस दिन इसको आतंकवादियों ने मारा उस दिन सूतक का अंत हो गया।
Was she given a ticket to abuse our martyrs? Sadhvi Pragya says her curse killed Hemant Karkare.
बिल्कुल अपना बयान वापस लेती हूँ और क्षमा भी चाहती हूँ कि हमारे बयान से कभी भी हमारे दुश्मन, देश के दुश्मन खुश न हो पाए।
She takes back the comment, but the damage has been done. The BJP distances from the Sadhvi comment.
यहाँ से उठने वाली अल्लाह अकबर की आवाज़ों की हिफाजत करो और अल्लाह के लिए अपने साथ गुजरने वाले हालात पर एक नजर डाल कर देखो कहाँ खड़े हो।
And back from the ban, Azam Khan and Yogi Adityanath do what they do best, the communal competition. We're debating that tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposition is losing the 2019 perception battle. Both the Congress and the Gathbandhan were dealt with body blows on Friday as the Prime Minister pushed the tempo. Is this turning out to be a one-sided election? Let's debate.
On the debate tonight, is Modi's last lap foxing the opposition?
आज की कांग्रेस को न इतिहास का पता है, न ही जमीनी हकीकतों का अंदाज है। कांग्रेस के नामदारों को देश के निर्माण में व्यापारी समूह के योगदान का पता तक नहीं है।
The Prime Minister addressing a full house in Delhi, confident in his last lap, even as the Congress cuts a sorry figure.
मैंने सब सोचकर, सब समझकर और जानकर कि मेरी जिम्मेदारी में किसके प्रति है, किन मुद्दों के प्रति है, वो सब चुनकर और सोचकर समझकर मैंने शिवसेना में जुड़ने का।
Priyanka Chaturvedi, the television face of the Congress until last week, saying enough is enough, dumping Rahul Gandhi and embracing Shiv Sena in Mumbai.
I must frankly and on record concede, yes, it's a reflection on my leadership. अगर कोई और सवाल इस बारे में पूछना चाहेंगे तो जनरल सेक्रेटरी इंचार्ज यूपी ज्योतिरादित्य जी से आप और कोई इस बारे में प्रश्न पूछना चाहें तो पूछ सकते हैं।
The Congress losing its face as a crack show from Delhi to Mumbai to Karnataka. Cracks even in the Gathbandhan. As Mulayam and Mayawati took the stage, Ajit Singh's face was plastered on the posters on the background, but his son Jayant and him were missing at the rally.
ना वो अरेंजमेंट नहीं हो पाया।
अरेंजमेंट नहीं हो पाया, ओके।
भाई हेलीकॉप्टर नहीं मिला पाया, मैं सोच रहा था कल मिल जाएगा, वो कहना आज अवेलेबल नहीं है, अब क्या करूँगा फिर।
If politics is about perception, who's winning this battle?
23 मई को फिर एक बार
Let's debate.
Now consider the way we need to look at the pre-election situation. And I request you all to just look at it from the eyes of the voter. Nalin Kohli, Ajay Alok, Geeta Bhatt, Pradeep Bhandari on one side. Pradeep Bhandari being India's most grounded, most travelled cephalogist today. And may I add, the one cephalogist, because everyone talks later. So I want to start by saying today Nalin Kohli and Subhranshu Rai, DK Giri, Abdul Razak, Fuad Halim and Sumant Raman. Let us remember today And today is the 19th of April, that only Pradeep Bhandari and only Jan Ki Baat has officially predicted 300 plus for the NDA. Only him. Now, if others play catch up later, we'll talk about it later, but I placed that on record. So, we start the debate now. Is it because the tide is turning that Priyanka Chaturvedi has quit the Congress party? Is it a sign of rats jumping off the sinking ship? Or is it something deeper? That there is genuinely a problem, you see.
Opportunism.
There is an absence of leadership.
Opportunism.
Razak, laughing is not a solution. If you want to, you debate with Nalin Kohli tonight. When the opposition breaks up before the election, within the party and outside, and a lot of people predicted that you would break up after the election. It is only the opposition which is capable of breaking up before the election. People predicted that the coalition would break and not last after the election. But look at you people, you've broken up before the election.
It is feeling that the election is slipping out of their hands.
May I start with something,
BJP
Mr. Goswami?
feels that the election is slipping out of their hands.
May I make an initial comment, Mr.
Nobody is interested in their nationalism
I don't get it,
anymore.
how we are slipping out of their hand. Is nationalism like a cake or soap? Something you go to a store and buy? Nationalism is something that every Indian must feel. Why should every Indian even question nationalism?
Sir,
what is nationalism? We swear by the Constitution. The Constitution gives us everything. You are treating it. So then why are you saying that BJP's nationalism won't work? Is nationalism our product? Should we not be all nationalists?
She is a terrorist. This is your hypocrisy.
I don't think that is that you are confused, Mr. Razak. The only terrorist who's got a ticket is Hafiz Saeed in Pakistan. Unless you have lost your bearings and you are considering your debate on the wrong side of the border.
Modi ji stands exposed. Sir, Modi ji stands exposed.
The question in this debate is, Razak, the debate on this side, pre-10 o'clock tonight. No, Razak. The debate on this side, which is pre-10 o'clock, which is 9 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock debate, 1 second, Nalin Kohli, is on the opposition breakup, which comes out of two very important developments as of this minute. One, the continuous jumping the ship of Congress leaders. One by one, Congress leaders are quitting, spokespersons are quitting, senior spokespersons are quitting, chief spokespersons are quitting, they are leaving. Secondly, the Gadbandhan in UP has broken up. Therefore, I ask you, 1 second, therefore I ask you, my point is tonight, and please understand where I'm coming from is,
Mr. Goswami,
we knew that you would break up, but we thought, Sumant,
Mr. Goswami, a quick point.
Sumant, we thought you'd break up after the elections. But why did you break up before the elections? What is the reason why leader after leader is quitting the Congress party? And in some cases, like Priyanka Chaturvedi, going to the extent of saying that the Congress party has been a party of goons. Yes, please, I am all ears. I'm listening to you.
The issue of Priyanka Chaturvedi, I think, one second, Arnab. On the issue of Priyanka Chaturvedi, I will agree that the Congress should have done better. I think that they, it was wrong on their part to not to have addressed her grievances and to have let her go is really a mistake on the part of the Congress. But having said that,
she's not the only one.
Every indication is that this poll is not going the way that many people anticipated. The opposition is doing much better than expected, at least in the first two phases. And that trend is likely to continue. So I think that, the very fact that we are now forced into a hard form of Hindutva with going as far as, nominating Pragya Thakur, I think that itself is an indication of where things have gone wrong. We don't even hear development, we don't even hear economy, we don't even hear all these. Why is this campaign not being fought on the achievements of the last 5 years? Why is it being fought on Pakistan, on the Congress Parivar, and what they have done to this country and so on? Why is it not being fought on a record
are you
of
sure
5
what
years?
you're talking about? Do you not know? Do you not know what you're talking about?
I'm very
Do you
sure
really want to talk about issues? I'll talk about issues with you, but you will have to listen to me without disrupting.
Yeah, let's talk about smart cities. Arnab.
It is my duty to educate you.
Smart cities. Let's talk about digital India.
You see, okay. So here's I'll give you. If you look at the PM speeches. No,
I would like to speak on all these issues.
No, Nalin.
Yeah.
No, okay, Nalin, go ahead. But let me just tell you, Sumant here.
No, but that should be in
you
the
look
campaign.
At what Modi
Why
says,
on a debate?
And you look at what...
Shouldn't it be in the campaign that Skill India, Digital
Why on a
India,
debate you don't listen,
Make in
Sumanji?
India, Startup India,
I mean,
these
Sumanji,
are the things that we should be talking about.
When is the last time? 1 minute.
No, sir.
Did you not hear the Prime Minister today?
Speak about
Sumanji,
Did you not hear the Prime Minister today?
Sumanji, I have a counter comment.
Nalin.
Sumanji, I have a counter comment. One quick counter comment. Sumanji, when is the last time you've heard the Honorable Prime Minister's 5 speeches at a row from the first word till the last word? If you would hear it, you will find the Prime Minister. He addressed traders today. He spoke repeatedly on all the issues that are related to the trader community and the economy. If you all don't listen, if you put cotton in your ears or choose to only listen to what you wish to listen, coming from an opposition spokesperson's point of view, how can the Prime Minister be blamed? How can the BJP be blamed?
Why not?
90% of the speeches are on economy. 1 minute, Sumanji, 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, why not? No, sir, 1 minute, let me finish, sir. Let me, I say, why not address a press conference? Since when are you a journalist that you wish to be addressed, to go and ask him a question in the press conference? You are not a journalist and you are speaking for a journalist. Arnab Goswami has gone and done an exclusive interview. He is not complaining. You are complaining who's not a journalist. What is your stand, Sumanji? Are you confused?
No, I am sorry.
Which people?
No, one second. I take off from there. Sumant and Nalin, I take off from there. I take off from there. 1 minute. Now both of you step aside. I'm stepping in. 1 second. A point has been made here. Sumant, I want to take off from there and I want to challenge the basic point which you're starting from today. And by the way, let us not stray away from the subject of the debate. Yeah. The subject of the debate this evening is about the breakup of the opposition and hashtag opposition breakup. Let us go back to that. You can't run away from that. When your chief spokespersons of your party quit, you don't run away from those issues. You address them up front. And Pradeep Bhandari is coming to the debate with DK Giri. Pradeep Bhandari and DK Giri, why is the opposition breaking up? Why are you unwilling to talk about that? What are you inspiring in the minds of the voter this evening? People who are watching this debate want to feel inspired. If the BJP were to break up, would you feel like voting for the BJP? Do you not see the level of breakup in the Congress party? Are you blind or are you pretending to be blind? Are you asleep or are you pretending to be asleep? Are you foolish or are you pretending to be foolish, DK Giri?
But you are dead.
The opposition has broken up before a general election.
My first point is, Arnab sir, I want to make a point. This is the most important point. Today was the most important day in the life of Mahagathbandhan when Mayawati and Mulayam Singh shared the stage. On the most important day of Mahagathbandhan, their alliance partner RLD chief Ajit Singh did not attend and share the stage. So on the most important day of the opposition, a key ally of the Mahagathbandhan, which forms the entire premise of the opposition unity, which forms the entire premise of anti-Modi unity, is defeated. Point number one. Point number two, Sumanji speaks about press conferences. Not even one interview Rahul Gandhi has given in 2019. Number three, in Maharashtra, where the Congress and the NCP are expecting to gain, their chief spokesperson, a face of Maharashtra, leaves just before phase 3 of polling. This speaks volumes about what is going on in Congress. Number 4, electorally, despite winning 3 states of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Congress is not able to keep its house together. What more do you need? It is not even equal to a regional force today. That is the reality in a national politics. What is tell me when in the past 15 days you've seen Congress dominate the narrative. And Sumanji spoke about issues. If you go ahead and travel on the ground, not even one holding of Prime Minister Narendra Modi is about Hinduism or Hindutva. It is about development. Travel across anywhere, different issues which are there. So I don't know what are they speaking about.
I want to intervene with I want to just give a 30-second intervention and allow me to come in. Sumant, 1 minute. Sumant, 1 minute. Sumant, an intervention. An intervention, not a question from my side, Sumant. Please. There are others also who need to come in. You know, one, just a minute, please, just a minute. If you heard that speech of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the trader community in New Delhi today, it is truly, and it was an extempore speech, it is truly a sharp contrast between two sides because, and I don't know, Modi is talking 100% record with facts and figures, and Rahul Gandhi cannot get a speech right. If you look at the speeches, and you have to look at the speeches and look at it very, very closely. What does, on the one side, if you compare, Modi says about his gas connection record. So he's talking discrete stuff. He's talking about the kind of things. Sumant, please wait and listen to me before saying Arnab, 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 Arnab. I know my name. You're repeating in my name 20 times. Will not make you heard. Please listen to what I'm saying and please listen to it carefully. Sumant, do not behave like how Priyanka Chaturvedi used to behave when she was in the Congress party. You know what happened to her. Now listen to me. My question here is this, that Modi says this is my gas connection record. 7,000 माताओं को मुफ्त गैस कनेक्शन डेली देता हूं. What does Rahul Gandhi say? Modi चोर है. What does Modi say? He says 50,000 घरों को बिजली कनेक्शन, 2 लाख गरीब के बैंक अकाउंट डेली देता हूं. What does Rahul Gandhi say? चौकीदार चोर है. What does Modi say? He says 1 लाख मुद्रा योजना के लोन देता हूं, डेली देता हूं. Ayush and what does Rahul Gandhi say? Chaukidar chor hai. What does Modi say? I'm listening to the speech. Even the poorest of the poor in this country understand things like direct benefit transfer. And Modi says direct benefit transfer ke tahat he says 4,000 crore rupees transfer ho rahe hai daily. What does Rahul Gandhi say? Jo jiska naam Modi hai, sab Modi wale chor hai. You see the sheer agony of listening to us, a semi-literate or illiterate in terms of facts, Rahul Gandhi, who does not understand any facts with some degree of complexity. He may be having a problem of intellectual ability, but you just cannot, you have to look at this Chaukidar chor hai, ye chor hai, Modi chor hai, de chor hai, wo chor hai, ye kharab hai, wo kharab hai, inhone nahi kiya. This 6-minute speech of the kind that Priyanka Vadra gives can't speak beyond 6 minutes. It is not working among the people of this country. People of this country do not relate to this kind of stuff.
Yes.
No, please.
No.
He has given facts.
No.
No, I want Subhranshu Rai. Subhranshu Rai, you tell Ajay Alok.
Arnab, the fact, yes, Arnab, whatever the Prime Minister says today with the businessman community here in Delhi, there is always related with the fact. But there is a question of doubt because whosoever the community addressed by today by Prime Minister, this community should be fed up and stressed from last 2 years for GST. Number one, listen first.
Now there's your question. Here's a question. Now I can turn it around and ask you, and Ajay Alok and you can debate.
Yeah.
If the trader community becomes a core supporter of Narendra Modi, when you people have been feeding them the line that he's anti-trader, anti-business, post-demonetization, he's going to ruin your life. If the trader community comes and supports Narendra Modi, when he says Bimari ke khilaf, Atankawadi ke khilaf, the fact of the matter is Ayushman Bharat is providing healthcare facilities to 10 crore families covering urban and rural poor. Maybe he makes a lot more sense than a 50-year-old adolescent who wakes up every morning and says Chaukidar chor hai and sleeps every night saying Modi chor hai. this kind of infantile argument
Arnab, your viewers for this particular shows are
you see
from the metro,
yes,
and know what Prime Minister Modi is actually saying and what exactly he delivered into the fact. Because once we talk about the businessman, the maximum lower small segment business categories should be into zero just because of one GST. Second one,
he gave
let's
his GST
talk about
record.
the fact,
The
my
Prime
dear
Minister
friend,
gave his GST
in last
record.
48 hours plus 22,000 jet employees are into the road.
Tell me one thing.
This is one failure policy.
Okay, tell me one thing. Ajay Alok can debate with you, and Ajay Alok, don't be so quiet. Feel free to intervene at any point. Ajay Alok, one second.
Subraj, what gentleman is saying is correct. Let us assume what he's saying if it is correct.
Can I have
then
time
also,
to
sir,
rebut,
if the small traders are gone nuts, then also of demonetization, now it is almost 2.5 years. So do you think that in the last 2.5 years, there have been so many elections?
Ajay ji, whatever the impact of demonetization, if you just consider as on date the market has 140% more than cash in comparison
and the country is
to
taking a pro-Modi way.
number one. Number two, if you've done a fantastic job as for your performance track into the last 5 years, why today you are fighting in the name of religion? Why today you are fighting in the name of patriotism? Why today you are fighting in the name of pro-nationalism? And trust my dear friend, after the 186 poll, 2 phases of election, the alarming situation for Bharatiya Janata Party, because you are losing into the Hindi heartland and you have only 2-3 steps. First, you are losing from your alliance is losing into the Tamil Nadu. You have a very damaged loss into the Karnataka, along with UP, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Punjab. You are badly losing. So I don't know where from you recover. Maybe some will recover.
Your house is gone for a toss.
No.
Your house is gone for a toss. You have to think about your own house. Put your houses in order. Your people are leaving, not our people.
No, we know about our own house, but the fact is, if you have anything which you want to say and you relate with the fact, it is my strong belief. As on date, you don't need to go with the pro-nationalism.
You need to understand. You need to get this right. And now we are. No, 1 second. First of all, everyone will acknowledge there was never any united opposition. I had kept saying this.
Because there was no chemistry.
I said this in September, October, November.
In the opposition.
I said this, viewers, and all these people would fight with me. All of them would fight. I told Fuad, I told Razak, I told Giri, I told Sumant. I said the opposition will break up. There is no united opposition, and please, I told them.
Where is the
I told them.
not united?
No. Hear me, please. Please don't react. 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 See, Geeta, 1 minute. Geeta, may I say this? Viewers, would you like to hear me on this? Can I just say this for a minute? See, I am not an opportunist. I am saying this, whatever I say it consistently, and I repeat it again and again. I have been clear about my views, and I have said all of last year onwards. When Gorakhpur and Phulpur happened, I said these are only assembly elections where there is an occasional increase in the index of opposition unity. The national election does not move this way. Secondly, I said a national election is for electing a prime minister. Don't get overexcited at the Gathbandhan or Mahagathbandhan. I had also said that there will be no Mahagathbandhan because there are too many fragile egos inside. The Mahagathbandhan did not happen. Then there was a Gathbandhan. And I said here also egos will come to play. And I also said the Trinamool and left will be at each other's throats. They will kill and attack each other. They will want to murder each other. I had said that all the leaders of the Mahagathbandhan will fight with each other. I had also said, viewers, that H.D. Kumaraswamy will regret that he is becoming a chief minister with 30 MLAs. The Congress party will make him agonize. There will be a lot of corruption in the Karnataka government. And I ask anyone in Bengaluru to tell me whether I was wrong. So I'm very consistent. And my friend Fuad Halim knows this from personal example because he knows the way his once central potential allies, the Trinamool Congress, tried to physically assault him with sticks about 8 or 9 days back. Now the question goes, Fuad, we must I began by saying today that an election is about inspiring confidence in the minds. Allow me to complete, Razak. I'm not on the wrong side. I congratulate Fuad for fighting a good fight.
So how do you?
I congratulate him. At a time in Bengal where whether you are CPM or left or you are BJP, even fighting an election in Bengal has become an achievement. If you see the kind of, the kind of scenes that we've seen yesterday. My question is about confidence. Tell me, Fuad, it's not about Congress breaking up. Some may say it's their internal matter, internal fights, but they are breaking up. But today the Mahagathbandhan broke up and then the Gathbandhan broke up and everyone is on the screen right now. I'm not talking about Alpesh Thakur quitting Congress. I'm not into petty stuff. I'm not into Tom Vadakan quitting Congress. I'm not into their chief spokesperson Priyanka Gandhi quitting Congress. I'm not about how Shatrughan Sinha is campaigning for Samajwadi Party. I'm not talking about their Karnal MP Arvind Sharma quitting the Congress. I'm not about Umesh Jadhav, who is a top Karnataka Congress leader, quitting the Congress. I am not about the Kerala PSC chairman KS Radhakrishnan quitting the Congress. I'm not talking about all that. What I am talking about is bigger. And that is the breakup of the Mahagathbandhan. See, Fuad, when 4 parties are meant to come together, then one drops. Then 3 are left, and out of the 3 in UP, Ajit Singh decided, I will not attend the rally of Mayawati and Mulayam. You can debate this directly with Ajay Alok or Nalin if you have a problem.
See, Arnab,
I don't know the reason. I don't know the reason. My question is, allow me to one more line on the question. One more line in the question. One more line. You see. No. My question is, you are such a bunch of complicated egos. How the hell did you ever think you will run India? You guys can't possibly have 2 civilized dinners together.
Arnab,
and you were telling the people of India, we'll come together and run the country. Yes, thank you.
You construct your question from
Rahul Gandhi and Kejriwal fighting like kindergarten children on social media.
Already been formed. And that's the unfortunate part, because I think so that's
it's over. There is no opposition.
Actually reporting the situation, because there was never a Mahagathbandhan, and I think so that was a figment of your imagination, and you kept on writing this fairy tale in
that's a new spin.
Now let's come to concrete facts.
So now you blame the media. Fine, fantastic, everyone's on. Nalin is on the debate, man. Cut to Nalin.
Bharatiya Janata Party was on its way out.
What is there on the screen?
This is terrible.
If you look at those
not
elections,
expected from somebody as senior as Mr. Fuad Halim. Mr. Fuad Halim has no right to come out with a lie on television.
Situation.
Very sad.
If the Bharatiya Janata Party also wants to share the fairy tale situation,
you are saying that the Mahagathbandhan is the creation of the media.
Regarding the Mahagathbandhan, I think so. It becomes very clear that the Bharatiya Janata Party actually wants to go to the people of India, not on the achievements that they have done in the past 5 years, but they would like to sell this fairy tale
which is a non-starter. How can it be a story?
The horror story.
The first chapter has not been written, and you are talking of it as a story.
That the Bharatiya Janata Party has delivered to the people of India, where unemployment is at its peak.
I'm saying it.
Farmer suicides is at its peak. Workers are not getting their dues. There are large companies, corporates have closed down.
Violence is perpetrated.
Employing 14,000 employees has just shut down. And you have the government of India and the Bharatiya Janata Party not taking a stand on it. What can be more unfortunate, Nalin, that you are not talking about 4,000
what is your stand about the murder of our Karyakarta?
Of their jobs.
What is your stand about our Karyakarta being murdered in Bengal?
You've got Narendra Modi speaking to traders today who owe allegiance to the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Do you have anything to say on that, Mr. Fuad Halim?
You've got the gumption of the Prime Minister actually trying to sell sell a promise
Gumption.
that 50 lakh rupees
Nice
will
words.
be given without any
Nice
collateral.
words, Mr. Fuad
Look
Halim.
at this
Mr. Halim
shameful
is
Prime
like,
Minister of
I must
India
compliment you, Mr.
trying
Halim.
to actually
You are the finest example of verbal diarrhea that I met on Mr. Goswami's show.
Traders.
You start
He
and you
was
don't finish, and you believe that you can keep on speaking and everybody else will keep on speaking. But now let me show you that others can also speak non-stop, Mr. Halim. Let me tell you that the left front has been wiped out in India. You've been left out in the entire world. There is nowhere in the world where you have any presence. You are already out of the Bay of Bengal and you are at the tip there. Now you are going to be in the Arabian Sea. In the world, it is the great masters who set up our socialism and leftism and communism no longer exist. Your loyalty is to China. It's never been to India. You all in Bengal have perpetrated violence and now you all condone violence of the Trinamool Congress. You all have no stand on India and India's progress. On the economy, you have a model that doesn't work. That economic model has failed everywhere in the world, not excluding India. You have, and therefore in Kerala, when it comes to religion of people, you immediately go out there and take Sabrimala and make a mess of it. And when it comes to Wayanad, you put your own candidate, as is being reported in the social media. He invokes religion. You all are a bundle of contradictions, a complication, and you all have anything to do with the democratic process. All you have is verbal diarrhea to come out with lines and dialogues from books which don't exist in the world anymore. I believe that is the new face of India. The old face of the world is no longer accepted.
Fuad, can you be close? Can you just one second? Just bring the camera closer. Let me talk to him a little louder. He can hear me perhaps.
Any performance report
You must
before the nation, and then
Fuad. Can you just zoom in a bit? I want to speak louder to Fuad, please. Bring the camera closer to me. And Fuad, listen to me.
So they
Fuad, listen to me. Fuad, listen to me. No, Fuad, listen to me. Fuad, listen to me. Louder, please.
And to actually make
Fuad, listen to me. Everyone on the screen. I am talking to Fuad, of course, but let everybody stay. You see, Fuad, just a minute. Can I bring everybody back? It is, I know, please do not interrupt me now. The breakup of the opposition, the self-destruct, the lack of mutual trust, Ajit Singh absent from the SP, BSP, RLD rally, the CPM blaming the TMC for the attack on you being beaten up by Mamta Banerjee, Rahul Gandhi and Kejriwal fighting like children on social media, Mayawati abusing the Congress party, and Kumaraswamy crying on a daily basis. You realize the pitiful sight that you are presenting before the people of this country. It is a pitiful sight. It is a pitiful reality. I ask today, one person watching the program today, who after this drama that the opposition is doing, this constant drama, believes that you can vote for the Congress or its allies.
You do not have the time to actually sell that idea to the people of India, because it's not something that is going to get the
Arnab, Mr. Fawad Ali.
I'm sorry, Geeta is on the debate.
There is no competition to the present Prime Minister.
In terms of the poverty of ideas that
Mr. Fawad Ali has confirmed that there is no alternative. There is no competition, no alternative to the actual present Prime Minister. Opposition does not have any alternative. They do not have any faith that they can put in front of the people of this nation, that here is what we have, as an alternative to Mr. Narendra Modi. And as far as Gathbandhan is concerned, India has experimented with the coalition government for more than 2 decades. It is done
Razak, now debate with Ajay Alok.
Corruption there has been there.
Razak, 1 minute. Razak, a minute, please. Razak and Nalin now. Razak and Ajay Alok, and if I can be allowed an intervention. Can you please hear me for a minute? You said, Humse jo takrayega, and I had a hashtag that day. Humse jo takrayega. Complete the line, Razak. What is it?
चूर हो जाएगा
चूर
बिखर जाएगा चूर हो गए Arnab, the problem is Balakot strike.
This is a BJP
has not got anything to go
who's chur. Pradeep, no. The thing is,
because this line is actually for the BJP. Because if any person from opposition can try to fit, surely the BJP has n number of options. Because entire machineries are work for the BJP. So surely from the left, right, and center, they try to
Mamata Banerjee,
and it is not a matter. Why you after the 2 phases of elections, this is very alarming situations for NDA. And what Nalin is saying for the Mamata Banerjee and their goons into the Bengal.
Rahul Gandhi is a kid.
From last 5 years,
does not align with
Karyakartas should be murdered into the Bengal. So what exactly government of India is doing here from Delhi? You are into the power in central, so you are just waiting for the day. How many more Karyakartas should be murdered in Bengal? You done zero. It means you try to provoke. You try to provoke your party workers into the Bengal because you want to do politics into the blood. So it is not a matter, Nalin. Don't try to say like that. Because in the state, of course, Mamata Didi has a rule, but in central you are. So you are responsible for your party worker murders.
Just tell me.
Because from the central, once you wish, you can
listen,
verbal diarrheitis or what? Amazing.
No, this diarrhea coming from your side.
Questions, so
you
much
started
dialogues
from
they are
Delhi
giving.
to Kanyakumari.
Will you support the central government if it imposes 356 in Bengal? No. Will you support Article 356? A theoretical
My
question.
dear friend, you
if
are
it is
in power.
imposed on Bengal
This is
today
your job to
evening.
DK.
What is your job?
DK.
Devia, you are in power. It is your job. All these people are absolutely hollow. They have no convictions, they have dialogues. They will speak non-stop, but they don't come with substance. I'm saying it right clearly.
And you gave us a speech on nationalism, Nalin Kohli. We are impaired.
So?
We are enough. But was Mamata Banerjee not your partner?
So? She was your partner?
Then suddenly she has become a criminal.
So?
What kind of principles you have?
So what?
You take anybody else,
so what, sir?
from anywhere.
How many times has Congress been your partner and not been your partner, sir?
You steal people from other parties.
How many times has Congress been your partner and not been your partner, sir?
Spokesperson of
in politics, our positions can change.
Party.
There's one more issue. There's one more issue which has emerged. DK, there's one more issue which has emerged, which may hurt when I mention it
but
to
DKG, what point are you making? I'm unable to understand the point.
But I will mention it anyway. I'm asking you, Sumant, and Ajay, please come in now.
Your formulation on nationalism
no,
is
1
wrong.
minute, just a minute.
Second point is, you had Mamata Banerjee as your partner. Don't forget it. Third point is that
we'll do the postmortem of why the opposition broke up later.
Fourth point is that you said this was the biggest day for
DK, we'll do the postmortem later.
They all know that they are bunch of
DK, we'll do the postmortem later, or hashtag opposition breakup.
This is the fact.
DK, I'll do the postmortem later. You see, another thing which has emerged here is that they always say, do not overexpose your weakest asset. This is a rule that we always learn, whether in media or in the corporate world, to never expose your weakest asset. Now, what you did, Sumant, was that you exposed a lot of Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah.
And in March, he went and said, and he repeated again, that I will give every family 72,000 crore rupees every month, every year. Now, day before yesterday, he said, I will give every family 72,000 crore rupees every month. The guy doesn't know the difference between 72 rupees, 72,000, 72 million and 72,000 crore.
No, I'm sorry.
There is a comprehension problem. Secondly, 1 minute. All of India saw that, just one minute. All of India saw that video that did the rounds 2 days back, when his translators could not understand him. You see what happens is, both he and his translators are looking stunned, confused and flabbergasted. The third point is, we have actually seen situations
he wasn't looking stunned,
where, I don't know, Ajay, if you noticed.
The translator standing next to him was not able to hear what he was speaking clearly, and he is an elderly man. He has been deputy chairperson.
Well, it just shows the communication gap.
Ajay,
he also becomes the liability, and Rahul Gandhi himself is the biggest liability.
I can pick
and
a
Congress
lot
party
of
and their workers, they understand.
The third
they
thing
have the
is,
president who is the biggest liability for them, but they have to bear with it because they are under the analysis of Gandhi family.
The third thing.
And the very big truth about
the third thing
they
is
are a bunch of opportunistic people. Now let me
find out what kind of
manifesto. So what is the use of this point? Because once he is a promise.
After few days,
no. Another thing which is
people next door just standing beside me is not able to comprehend what I'm trying to say, and you are expecting the people of this country to comprehend the electoral promises. Please, what are you saying? I think you have been clean bold by what you said. You have been clean bold by what you said. You said that person next to Rahul Gandhi was not able
the other
to
thing which has
comprehend what he
emerged.
said.
The other thing which has emerged here is that when he
how can people in the
he
Sabha
confuses.
understand what he's speaking? And if a
Just one minute. Just a minute, Pradeep. The other thing which has emerged, I don't know if you noticed, Geeta. Maybe you can tell DK about it. Is that he confuses between Kumbh and Kumbhakaran lift Yojana. He doesn't know about NCC training. When he's asked about Kailash Mansarovar, is not able to answer anything. Factually, in terms of facts, intellectual comprehension and ability to actually digest anything a little intellectually complex, his frailties are beginning to come out. Now tell me, was it necessary? You could have kept him in the back so people would not know. But now you put him in front and you've overexposed this guy.
Honorable Prime Minister,
and you know the slow emergence of Robert Vadra.
Very confidently bluffs. And he is
coincidentally,
a very persuasive speaker, Arnab Goswami. If Prime Minister spoke and Donald Trump hears him, he would come and join his party. But it's all bluff.
Congress party has always encouraged.
That is the difference.
It has always encouraged and it has patronized sycophancy. When people like senior leaders like PC Chacko have to come out that they are indebted to the first family for looking after the Congress party, for taking care of the Congress party. This is the trend which has caused that many people are leaving the Congress party because the leadership is so shallow. Leadership of Congress party is so shallow. Can't make out between A and B. Someone who's saying, justifying that GST slab has to be one. We will make one GST slab. Are you going to actually have the same GST for a Mercedes and for the sword that a poor man is buying? I mean, it is unimaginable
people are able to connect with Nyay.
You are trying to release your manifesto.
Everyone is
come
on.
out as a small child. You start jumping around.
I will end with a small.
If Prime Minister Modi has done a fantastic job into the past, then again why is playing the victim card for the OBC? It means the performance is not up to the mark.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, the breakup of the opposition is not a matter to feel very satisfied about. The absence of a credible opposition, which is becoming so clear in the middle of a general election, is something which tells us that politics has become very one-sided. But then you can't ask the BJP to create an opposition. Here's one of the reasons why the opposition is what it is. Rahul Gandhi in full form. I'll see you on the other side.
कि हिंदुस्तान में जिनकी भी आमदनी 12,000 रुपए प्रति महीने से कम है, उन सब परिवारों को कांग्रेस पार्टी हर साल 72,000 करोड़ रुपए बैंक अकाउंट में डालकर 72,000 करोड़ रुपए